All right, YouTube, here we go. I'm going to do a quick video on my, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 40-volt batteries. And I'm going to tell you about how I got each one. This first one is a 6 amp hour. And this is, you can tell it's a refurb. It's got that sticker on there. And on the back, it says Recon on it. And this one is from 2020. This one came with my lawnmower when I bought my refurbished Ryobi lawnmower. At the same time, I bought another battery, which in hindsight, I should not have done. I believe this mower and the battery was about $170, roughly. And I paid an extra $100 for this guy. This is a 4 amp hour, of course. This is also a Recon. And that's 2021. This one, well, I take that back. I wonder if this one came. This one, no, I take that back. This one came next. Hold on, let me get organized here. This one came next. So I apologize. This one came when I bought the mower. I bought an extra battery, not a Recon. I bought a full out, battery, 2021. And this one was factory, brand new. No blemish, nothing like that. So that was $100. Then I bought a blower, bought a leaf blower kit about a year later. Yeah. And this is the battery that came with it because it was the Recon. So this battery came with the blower. And this was, I would say, this must have been, it must have been 2021. Because maybe in the summer and then maybe in the fall, or maybe this happened in early 2022. Hard to tell. Anyway, it says September 1st, 2021, and the mower says June 1st, 2021. Yeah, that's right. That's how it was. So June 2021, September 2021. Then nothing happened. Now, in the beginning, there was another battery over here, a 2-point-something amp hour small one from 2014. Okay, we'll skip that. That one I actually just recycled just a few months ago. It was no longer working. Then about 3 years ago, my buddy Ed gave me this one, 2.6, to be recycled. But all it needed was the cells charged up. And you can see it's charged up now. I sprayed it with white paint. Probably shouldn't have done that. That was dumb, but whatever. This one is a 2.6 amp hour and it's from 2017, so it's 9 years old. And obviously, it's a weaker total, 2.6 instead of 4, and then this one's a 6. But anyway, it's fine. I find it interesting that in 2017, they had it with the Ryobi kind of facing upwards. And then in 2021, when all these came out, the Ryobi was upside down. You see that? It's kind of weird. Anyways. And then nothing happened. I didn't buy any more of these 36 volt or 40 volt batteries anymore. And then earlier this year, I bought a chainsaw, but I went for the Heart, because it was literally half the price. So I bought a Heart chainsaw with a battery. Now you'll see the design is similar, but different. So the difference is it has the female for the pins, whereas the Ryobis, they have the male pins. See that? Anyway. But on the inside, it's basically the same. So I went with it. I know it's crazy to have one oddball. They can't plug into each other. The pinouts are different and all that, but whatever. I went with it. That was $100 for the chainsaw and the battery. Now this was off of eBay, and it's old. It's also from 2021. So, but it looks like pretty much brand new. I think there was like one little scuff, like it must have been used maybe once. But it looks basically brand new as far as I can tell. So you can see that design. And then I got the itch. I couldn't control myself. So just a few weeks ago, I bought another Recon. So this is a Recon as well. See, there's right there. In April, I got it April of 2026, a 5 amp hour. And so now I've got, I got what, a 6, 2 4s, 2.6. This is a 4, that's a heart. And then this is a 5, that's a Ryobi. So that's basically the system. Now, it's interesting just to compare the different designs. The 4s and the 6s look basically the same. Like, you cannot tell. But if you just compare the old 4 with the new 5, you'll see in this case, the cells are this way, kind of longitudinal. And this one, the cells are this way, horizontal. And I wonder if that's actually going to make it easier to repair it, hopefully. But it's a little bit bigger. You can kind of see when you stack them, the new ones, I don't know, ½ inch maybe longer. Doesn't seem to matter. They just kind of seem to go just fine. But that's my collection right now. I think I'm going to probably let it ride and not do anything for a while. This battery, this one says TM24. So maybe it's from 2024. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I bought it in early 26. This one, all of them are out of warranty, except for this one. I think I get a 1-year warranty, but let's be real. It's probably going to be fine. So the way I have it set up is as far as cycle time goes, I don't really track the cycle times. I generally use this one and this one the most. Just kind of use them a lot. I don't know why. It's just how it's been. I haven't really used the 6 too much. I haven't used the 4 too much. But they're all in the rotation. They all kind of get in the rotation randomly. What I'm going to start doing, actually, outside of the heart, of course. The heart's kind of like different. He's kind of dedicated for the chainsaw. So I feel like he needs to be back there. These other guys, I think I'm just going to start kind of using them kind of in a random, they're just going to use them in order, like use this one, then use this one, then use this one, then use this one, then use this one. You just kind of circulate through. That way you kind of keep sort of equal hours on all of them. I normally charge them to 3/4, maybe half, and then I'll try to top them up just before I go. If I know I'm going to mow, like this one I did just top up, but, so I don't get too crazy about it. I try not to let them get too far down, but sometimes I do. If I'm mowing and I only have a little bit left, I might just finish it up, whereas sometimes I try to stop it when it's only still got one light on before it starts blinking. That way, you don't really drag them down all that much. I'm sure out of all of them, the heart is going to get the least usage, just because how often do you really use a chainsaw? But I would have liked for this to be a Ryobi one. Then I probably would not have bought this 5 amp hour, honestly. But like I said, it was $100. Whereas I could have bought the chainsaw Ryobi for $200. So I'm like, shit, half the price and you get a battery. Okay, whatever. I'll just let it ride. So that's my little collection. I think I'm good for a while. I figure the first one that's going to go is this one, the 2.6. It'll probably, just because of the age. It's pushing 9 years old already. And then after that, it'll be hard to tell. One of these 2 4 amp hours will go, either the red one or this one. This one I'd put a little white paint on the back. Whatever, doesn't matter. And then I should be left with the 5 and the 6. And then, we'll see which one lasts longer. So I think I'm good for now. Again, my goal now is to not really buy any more Ryobi batteries until 2030. And I think 2026, 2027, 28, 29. That's 4 years. Even if I lose one battery a year, I can still make do. So it seems reasonable. Out of all of them, I think they were all basically a good deal, except for this one, the one that's not the Recon, because I bought him, for $100, whereas I bought this one for $50. So anyways, but yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. But All right. Anyway, that's my battery collection. It's fun to collect these things. I think 6 is more than enough. Although to be fair, like these two, they're kind of oddballs, right? So kind of 4 usable batteries. Even that is way more than really necessary. Probably could have got away with just having 3 and call it good. But the addiction is real. And, what the hell do you go to work for if not to buy yourself a treat from time to time? So let's check them out and then I'll get on out of here. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. And can I press that one? Jeez, fight me. And then 3. So, all right. Well, that's it. Later.